Hello there. I'm Brad Fraser. This is Final Fantasy XIV. So we're going to continue this story because we have new content. New patch dropped this last Tuesday, and I have been very patient and not clicked on anything. So let's play this, shall we? Getting to the back room? Yeah, sure. What's up, Shale? Shale wishes for a moment of your time. If you have a moment, Peter, Jared wants to take stock of the current crisis. Oblivion may be lacking the finer details in certain areas, so we'd like you to lend your perspective to the conversation. Sure, I can do that. Sorry to drag you into our meeting, but we need to get a better handle on the threats Alexander is facing right now.
Oh, not at all. Much has happened since the state funeral, and a clearer idea of where things stand would be beneficial for us as well.
First things first, then. Let's discuss the state of the machine malfunctions. Every single sector reported instances of sentries attacking civilians without provocation, and vehicles suddenly became unresponsive to controls. And while these malfunctions were resolved fairly quickly, they nevertheless resulted in a considerable number of injuries and deaths. But you haven't heard anything about new incidents since then, right? Right. No additional reports have been logged, as far as I know. That is the good news. The bad news is, I tried to take control of the soldiers when they started hurting people, but they wouldn't listen to me, even though I have the king's authority. Once things calmed down, I was finally able to make them give up their weapons, but if it happens again, I don't know if they'll ignore me like before. The king of Resolve's authority is the highest here. Who is this man who can override it with such impunity? Calyx. He lived in the age of the Storm Surge, as I did. Oh, finally some backstory. Here we go. Lest you forget, he was known for his advancements in electrope technology, and it was he who established preservation for the purpose of furthering his research. The wasting disease which afflicted him, however, was said to leave him scant years left to live. He must have chosen to undergo conversion into an endless, that he might continue his efforts into the present day. Preservation's early goals seemed noble enough, exploring treatments for leaven sickness, designing Everkeep's core system, that sort of thing. Why harm the people he was ostensibly trying to help? I do not pretend to fully understand Calyx's motivations, only that he appeared incensed by what he saw as mankind's failings. He asserted that the strategy of adapting our species through generational succession was outdated, that evolution now requires us to forsake bodies of flesh in favor of eternal preservation. Transhumanism.
We've already seen how he's employed the stimulant to convince Alexandrians that endless conversion is their only hope of survival. Eternal life is assured for 5,000 who register their neo-regulators. But this is merely one of Calyx's greater plan. One part of Calyx's greater plan. He wants the key to interdimensional fusion. With that relic in his possession, he can draw ether from the reflections and expand his efforts to create endless 1,000-fold.
If we mean to foil Calyx's schemes, then our only options to determine where he's hiding and put him down, which Unfortunately, it's easier said than done. I've been scouring the terminal we found in the depths of Everkeep, but I've failed to uncover even the slightest trace of his activities. Give me a little more time, though, and I'm sure I can sniff him out. I'll help you. While Galuja and Shade are working on that, while Galuja and Shade are working on that, I think I'm going to take a look around town. I want to make sure no new problems have cropped up, as well as search for any information that might lead us to Calyx. You're welcome to come along. Another malfunction could happen at any time, and I'll be glad to have some brawlers at my back. Oh yeah, I can brawl.
Count me in. Rod and the others are helping Oblivion Portal with the other levels of the Keep. The Oblivion Patrol, the other levels of the Keep. So, shall we stick to the streets of Solution 9?
That sounds like a plan. Thanks, you two. I appreciate the company.
I have to speak with the city's administrators about bringing in the Landsguard. I want our soldiers around to protect those who are moving to Tuilalal. Alfino and Alizé are joining me for the meeting, so the three of us can cover that section as soon as we're done.
If I may, I'd like to join Pieter's group, if you'll have me.
Yeah, sure. Come along. The more mouths to ask questions, the merrier. And as long as you're aware of the dangers.
Thank you. I'll do my best not to be a burden.
I'm more worried about you, Geode. Don't do anything stupid. You change your tune once you get back from the goods on Calyx. Then the drinks are on you. Come on, let's continue this outside.
Alright, the ads have broken. Let's kind of take our time then. Going here, there, and everywhere.
Oh, sorry, I was off in my own little world. Shall we get started? Are you alright, Geode? Me? Well, I'm well enough, given the circumstances. As the Queen's fondest wish that her subjects were being shielded from the horrors of death. So they were, for the longest time. Then the moment mortality once again becomes an unavoidable fact of life, they're greeted with an outbreak of bloody violence. Many are bound to give the endless alternative serious consideration.
Indeed, and I do not blame them for that. It's only natural that such thoughts should come to mind. What I cannot forgive is the way Calyx wields fear and misery to manipulate people into making that choice. No one, not Calyx nor anyone else, should dictate how we cope with the specter of death. As one who has lived as an Alexandrian, I wish to put the choices for this country's future back into the hands of its citizens.
And you think we can handle that responsibility? After everything you've seen of us?
It's what I've seen that has convinced me you can. I awoke 4 centuries later to find our people living and laughing beneath Alexandria's banner. Though surprised and bewildered, I was overjoyed to see it so. You all deserve to be happy.
Well then. We best not let you down. Now, I suggest we move as a group.
We don't know if or when a battle might find us.
Oh, I believe someone just came prepared for just such an eventuality. Is that a grimoire you retrieved from the old castle? Yes. My parents gifted it to me when I was a child. They were adamant that I should learn to protect the things important to me. I was fortunate enough to have a tutor in the arcane arts, so I lay claim to some small measure of skill. Oh. If that's the case, it might be better if we split into two groups after all. It would certainly be more efficient for information gathering.
I guess that makes sense. The two of you can take the west side of the recreation zone, then. Peter and I will take the east. Yeah, let's do it.
Very well. We shall end our patrol in the plaza, just past Trueview, and await you there.
All right. Let's do the rounds, then. We'll see what's what and chat to the people we meet along the way. Pay special attention to anyone who looks overwhelmed or overly excited. Hopefully that'll learn us a tidbit or two we didn't know before. Escort quests. What escorting entails. Certain duties require one or more NPCs accompany you in order to proceed with quest objectives. You must keep them at your side and make your way to the designated location. So long as you remain in the same area, NPCs accompanying you will remain at your side even when using teleporter or the Aethernet. It's possible to ride mounts or swim while escorting NPCs. Please note, however, they will not appear at your side until you dismount or leave the water. You may also speak with NPCs while escorting them. Furthermore, you may encounter conversation points along the way, which offer additional topics of discussion. These points will also be indicated on your map. When speaking with NPCs, you'll be given the option to part ways. You'll also part ways automatically when changing areas. If you part ways with an NPC, you may return to the starting point and speak with them to try again. Alright.
Are the sentries and airwheelers safe to be around now? I just know it's going to happen again. And maybe next time I'll be the one who dies in a horrible accident. I need a neo-regulator. Becoming endless is the only way. Even Queen Speen said so.
Ah, the memories. I used to drink around here, all the time. I made sure not to overdo it when I had work the next day, but once we were past the busy season, and the ladies weren't amenable to my company, well, you'd have to scrape me off the street outside in the morning. Or afternoon. The worst I ever got was what we should have been the worst day of my life. Only I could remember it. I was still wearing a regulator back then. It was also the first day, the day I first met Shale, although I guarantee she's forgotten it completely. Alright.
You want to hear my story? Well, I appreciate you offering a sympathetic ear. There's not much to tell. If you must know, a good friend of mine died when those machines went crazy. His airwheeler dropped right out of the sky. He didn't survive the crash. A damn fool wasn't wearing a regulator. I know that's not so strange these days, but he'd never bothered with one. He was at peace with the idea of dying someday. And I thought I understood what that meant. Until that happened. What has me in such a fine mood, you ask? Well, I've just registered my new regulator. I was leery of becoming nothing but memories at first, but now that I've gone through with the registration, I've never felt more at ease. And also, once it was done, the regulator displayed the current numbers. Of the 5,000 slots available, over 3,800 have already been filled. So, if you're still hesitant, there's not much time to make your mind up. Mark my words, friend. When there's only a few slots left, it's going to get very ugly. Peter, word? I feel like there's a new factor in these stories we've heard.
Once we had considered during our discussion with everyone. One we hadn't considered during our discussion with everyone in the back room. That fights are likely to break out over the neo-regulators? The fact that nearly 4,000 people have registered is worthy of its own report. Are you sure there wasn't something else? That a victim of the violence wasn't wearing a regulator. Yes, that's it. The vast majority of residents have always worn regulators, so it's not a detail we'd normally think about. With the supply of souls cut off, though, more of my people have been going without them. We need to look into the casualties of the recent attacks and check whether or not they were equipped with regulators. And let's ask around on the street over to the east. It was pretty chaotic at the time, but maybe we'll find eyewitnesses who can help us confirm if this is a pattern or not.
So just True View? Yeah.
It was once my job to deliver goods by hover cargo. That's why I know a fair number of names and faces throughout the city. And the little ones would jump for joy when I brought them packages. The old lady would always greet me with a smile. I hate for anything bad to happen to them. Yeah, it's different when it's someone you know.
Unarmed Sentry.
Hello, how are you today? Please let me know if I may be of service.
Hey, the victims, were they people who didn't wear regulators?
Citywide casualty data unavailable. Government officials are currently processing reports from all affected zones.
Could you narrow it down to the recreation zone then?
Wrong voice.
Could you narrow it down to the recreation zone then? You must have some estimates on hand.
Recalibrating parameters. Injured, 78 individuals. Casualties, 19 individuals. Casualties equipped with regulators, 0.
So they're attacking the people who don't wear the regulators.
Unsettled sanitation worker.
I wish to know if the people who died in the machine rampage were wearing regulators. I'm sorry, but I was assigned with cleaning up void debris. I didn't see any of the deceased. No bodies were present by the time I arrived, so I assumed the ushers had already done their work. I do remember there being patches of white dust scattered around that were quite a chore to clean up. Nothing else worthy of mention, though. Peter, I think it's time we rejoin Corral and Sveen. I was half joking with my boast to Shale, but we may have stumbled upon something major here. We should share our findings and keep pursuing this avenue of inquiry. Didn't Corral say to meet them at the plaza just outside Truvio?
Let's get going. They've been vaporized. Disintegrated, if you will.
Yeah, we talked to some people and, we learned some stuff. It's the usual.
So essentially, you're saying that the people who were killed by malfunctioning machines weren't wearing regulators.
Mm-hmm. Well, the numbers are still tentative. Only apply to that one zone. Well, we don't know how they'll stack up against the overall data, but this is definitely more than a coincidence, right? I think it's safe to say anyone who removed their regulator was a priority target.
Now that you mention it, the person I was treating for injuries wasn't wearing one either. But why? Why are they still being targeted over everyone else?
Well, Well, that's the stick, you see. The carrot was eternal life.
Based solely on the lack of neo-regulator, we cannot judge if a person has no desire to become endless, or if they simply failed to acquire one of the limited devices. But those who wear no regulator at all, they've clearly rejected the old system of using souls to revive themselves. Put another way, they've chosen to live their lives in the knowledge that death is an inevitability. That the chances that such resolute people would wish to become endless are far lower, I would imagine. And so Calyx has chosen those least likely to accept his vision as victims to stoke fear and panic.
There was no need to kill anyone. With the way things are, people are already fearful enough. We could have found 5,000 willing citizens without all this madness.
You make a good point. Perhaps the sowing of terror is in service of another scheme, or he had another need for the lives he's taken.
What about the dust from the various sites? Seems important. Right, the sanitation worker's story. She saw no bodies, but mentioned piles of white dust.
Reminiscent of Star Trek, the original series.
Dust, but no bodies. Now, where have I heard that before? Do you recall when we went to go save Aaronville from the sentries in the outskirts? That usher, Malachite, told us much the same thing.
When I arrived, I found no body, only a pile of dust which the wind quickly scattered. Confused, I questioned the residents, but none knew what had become of it. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
That both stories speak of missing remains is suspicious enough, but the shared mention of this dust is too much to ignore. In that case, we should confirm that this substance was present at other sites, and attempt to ascertain its nature. And following this thread may lead us not only to an explanation for the missing bodies, but also the intent behind Calyx's murderous actions.
Yeah. Pietro, we need your help. I've lost control of the soldiers in the residential area. They may be trying to hurt people again. Oblivion members are on their way now, but you're close enough to join them, right? Yeah, I'm on my way. I'll punch things. That's what I'm good at right now. Hey, we need to punch some stuff. Damn it. Our new investigation will have to wait. Let's go.
So you get to watch someone be turned into dust. This will be fun.
Stay back! Stay away from me! Leave him alone!
Are you all right?
What happened here? A sentry walked into my apartment, even though I'd locked the door and everything. I managed to run, but the man who tried to save me...
No weapons, which is to be expected, considering all the sentries were meant to be disarmed. Yet it was ordered to attack all the same, even if that meant using its bare hands.
I'll leave matters here to you. I'm going to do a sweep of the surrounding area.
no regulators.
Do you know anyone else in this sector who no longer wears a regulator?
Oh, I don't think I've seen Isadora and her boy with theirs recently.
Go to them, quickly!
Nice gunblade.
Ryakwe! I'll be fine. But Isadora's in bad shape.
Tank swords, I'm good.
Mother! Mother, please! Isadora! Oh, thank goodness. She wasn't struck anywhere vital. I'm sorry. If only I'd gotten here sooner.
No, you did good. You know, I'm a healer,
Everything will
but
be all right.
I'm not a healer right now, so I
promise
can't
to
help.
make your mother better. Thank you, miss. Will she sleep like that forever? No, not forever. She'll wake soon, I'm sure of it. That's good to hear. Thank you for saving her.
The Promise of Tomorrow. So this should be the end of the Dawntrail story after this one. And we'll set up the new expansion with the next two. Forgive me, I was reckless. You shouldn't have had to waste time tending to my wounds as well. Did you see my other comrade back there? He stayed behind in the lobby, but I heard the sounds of fighting. I'm sorry. He must have fallen protecting the residents. Our comrade. You think he may have been struck down? If he's wounded or worse, I should go to him. Wait, please. It isn't safe and you need rest. Would you stay with Milos and watch over Isadora with me? We will tend to your friend. Thank you. Please be careful yourself. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. How do I leave? Freaking automatic door. I didn't know how to get out. It's like a freaking prison. Yeah, if that door locked, there'd be no way out. Isidora's gonna be alright, then. Oh, I'm so glad. I've just finished my ministrations here. Our Oblivion comrade was beyond saving, I'm afraid.
brave soul. He gave his life to save another. He died protecting me. I don't understand why any of this is happening. That sentry was behaving normally, like any other. And all of a sudden, it tried to kill me. Weapons or no, Calyx commanded them to commit murder. Oh, is it over? We came as soon as Boyeka sent word. Huh. I'm sorry. By the time we arrived, it was already too late. Then Geode could be in trouble too. Once we have this radius locked down, we need to go find him. But why? Has something happened? Possibly. I'm not sure what, but he stopped responding to our communications. We need to prioritize securing the residential sector, though at least until we can regain control of the sentries. Then we should search for Geode. I agree. Since most Oblivion members have sworn off regulators, and if our theory holds true, then they could be the prime targets for the next attack. Please, do what you can to shepherd the residents to safety, but avoid the sentries at all costs.
Thanks. Here, take these communicators. We've made modifications to them to prevent Calyx from intercepting the signal, and we've been using them to coordinate movements with allies in the vicinity. Wayakwe has one too, so I'll ask her to help to keep hailing Geode.
Good luck and stay safe. Geode said he would sweep the surrounding area. He shouldn't have ventured too far. Let's get going.
Yeah, these automatic doors. If critters can go wherever they want, they could lock us in, and yeah, it's not a good situation. See no sign of Geode. Perhaps you could search further to the east. The hawk is staying remarkably still. You see no sign of Geode. Weka's voice crackles forth from the communicator.
Geode! Geode, answer me!
There's no response. Perhaps you should continue your search further to the east. You see no sign of Geode. The neighboring residential radius would be the next logical place to look.
This is the only place left. Let them be safe.
Geode, are you there? Answer me, please!
I'm here. Sorry for the long silence. I've been busy.
Oh, you're alive! Thank the gods! Where are you now?
The radius next door. The lobby is secure. I'll scout the second floor. Then I'll join it.
Interesting. There it is.
That dust.
Dust?
Draining
what
their
are you talking
ether.
about? What's happening?
They're not just collecting souls. They're draining the bodies of corporeal ether.
Yep.
The dust that we saw was all that was left of the victims. They must have modified the soul cells. Shit.
Running out of ammo. Shades of 1.0.
Damn you!
You just give that thing a gun?
You can't be here! You need to run, now! A trap!
And no weapon.
Take care of the others, eh?
The robot uprising. Caused by a person at the top, as it usually is.
No sign of him so far. This way, maybe? Geode!
Of course, he was the only one to see the dust.
A shame. I had hoped to leave here with at least one more cell's worth of ether. But seeing how eager you are to interfere, I shall cut this foray short.
Calyx. What could you possibly stand to gain from these atrocities?
Ether sufficient to generate 5,000 endless. How would you acquire it?
How would I?
Until I have the key, the reflections are closed to me. Thus do I make do with the sources at hand. 7% of Alexandria's current population will yield the energy to convert 5,000 into endless. With 11%, operations could continue unabated for 800 years. Our bodies are fated to decay sooner or later. These ones refuse the gift of eternal life, so what difference does it make if I return them to ether now? I will not waste time and resources on meaningless conflict. This unit cannot offer you worthwhile resistance. Instead, I pose a question. Would you hand over the key if I promised to halt my harvest?
You would only seek other victims.
It was foolish of me to even ask. I return to my work then. There is much to do if I must take the key by force.
Let's study that ether container. That's a valuable bit of intelligence that we needed. This pile of dust, these ashes, and the soul cell he left behind. Was that his twisted way of returning Geode to us? Damn you, Calyx. Damn you and your careless cruelty. He was our friend.
Even so, some might say every death was justified if it meant 5,000 Endless could continue their immortal lives. And if a reflection stolen ether allowed for many more Endless, why, that too would be a noble sacrifice for the greater good.
Who could think that?
Well, not I. Certainly not I. We know only too well. There's not noble in this sacrifice.
We have to stop him. We have to find Calyx and put an end to this madness. As soon as possible. And under no circumstances can we let the key fall into his possession, Pieter. It falls to us. We will thwart his plans here in Alexandria before he can terrorize innocents and reflections elsewhere.
Sure.
We should return to the back room. Shale and the others need to know what happened.
Yes, let's go back to meet us there as well.
Mm-hmm. I'm over here saying, well, that's... Cannot say any of these names at all. Mm-hmm. There you go. There's your friend.
Our dear Geode. The soldiers. If only I'd been able to control them.
It's not your fault, Galucha.
This isn't your fault, Galucha.
Right.
The blame lies with Calyx, and with him alone. It's all so senseless. Why force his plans upon us when we're already happy? Living our lives. What does he even think life is?
I'll never forgive Calyx for doing this. Or myself for being powerless to stop him.
Wait, where are you going?
To clear my head. Don't worry, I won't do anything stupid.
Stay here and get some rest. I'll make sure Nostalgia stays out of trouble.
Thanks, Crow.
Thank you.
Things would have been far worse if you and Geode hadn't rushed in there. Many people are still alive because of you. And after adding what you discovered to the leads we've dug up, I'm hopeful we can determine where Calyx is hiding. But not right now. We need time before we can move on. Just a little time.
Oh, Geode.
Yes, hello, Bruni. Welcome. We're going through patch. And you know, they asked for time, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go do the other thing and then come back. So, what does that mean? That means we're going to Tuileries. I think Ginger Snap went back inside. So let me go let Ginger Snap back inside. Be right back. So to make ourselves feel a little bit better, we'll just hang out in this place with the upbeat music. So, Bruni, I'm about to run this dungeon over here. If you have any interest in such things, if you would like to join, I know it's very early. How are my wifey and the cats? Cats are little balls of chaos. That is just kind of what they are. Wifey is sleeping. We had our 25th wedding anniversary dinner last night. It was lovely. And we're just chilling and having a blast. The actual 25th wedding anniversary. Thank you. The actual 25th wedding anniversary. We're going to be going to see Distant Worlds on her birthday, which is later this year. But yeah, good stuff. Landsguard Messenger. Oh, Peter, your timing couldn't be better.
I just received word from Yaktel. Unknown beasts have been sighted near the rift and attacked the sentry standing guard. Uncle Jaja believes them to be echoes, and I'm headed there as we speak. It goes without saying, a threat more of them could pose to Tweety the Law. Yeah, say no more. Well, that's contact from Jaja and Mamook. I suggest speaking with him first, to learn more about old Jaja's whereabouts.
An outfit very similar to that. Not for the monk, though. Mamook? Oh, that means we'll get to do the next thing for the gathering quest as well. Let's talk to him first.
Ah, you must be Peter. But old Jaja said that I take you to him as soon as you arrived. When last we spoke, he was hunting for the Echo somewhere north of Gok-Durak descent. Climb aboard, and we can be on our way.
You can now travel directly to Gok-Durak descent near the entrance to Juno by speaking to Turl Ja. Yeah, let's go. Cool, that's a quick travel that we really needed. We really needed that one. So I guess we'll get the we'll get the gathering thing I was gonna get right now. We'll get that in a minute. Being able to quickly travel to that spot is very good. Oh, you like my new mount? I like my new mount. This thing's cool. Okay, I mainly just flew to get that thing to leave me alone. What's that buckle, Jaja? How got new mount? That mount is from the gathering thingies. So it's a society quest mount. And so I've gotten far enough along in the society quest mount for the buckled jaw to get that.
Well, there you are. There you are. I'm afraid you've missed all the excitement.
Critters?
They raised arms to attack even before we had time to say hello. To be fair, we also put them down before they had time to say goodbye.
Peter, Bekel Jaja, we came as fast as we could.
Frogmen, huh? Are these not orcs? They certainly look like orcs.
Like the ones that attacked my home. To say they're violent would be an understatement. They usually move in large packs. Tavnazia always had a hard time holding them off. Is any chance these brutes are native to your lands?
That's a no.
That seems we have our answer. But what is that?
What is what? Talking about the blue flowers, or?
It's a letter. Penned in your people's hand, I think. Would you not take a look?
Yeah, sure, let's take a looky. Well, looky what we got here. To the Dawn's Servant Champion. The stage has been set for your next challenge. Thus, do I hereby invite you to return to Juno. Should you refuse, a horde of echoes will be unleashed upon Yaktel. The choice is yours. Apparently, this guy's challenging me to a duel or something. I don't know, really. I just read the note, just like you guys. So this is a long-awaited invitation. I know a sneak when I see one, and this one's rotten to the core.
Hello, waifu.
What choice do we have but to accept? That bastard, let's get going. The sooner we're back in Juno,
The sooner we get reacquainted with my fists.
Wifey? Bruni says hello. Wife says hello. Yes? Not just yet. You move over this way, though, and people can see how pretty you are.
Fine.
Marzipan is so happy that wife is up. One day, maybe, one day.
Soon, one day. To Lower Juno we go.
Hold on. I need to do some things. Give me a minute. There's triple triad in this area, and I need to stop and do that right now. Priorities, you know. Geralt hunting for Ciri, she's about to die, and Gwent, let's do it right now. Just like that. Almost triple triad.
I bet you're on the hunt for treasure. Same as little old me. Well, I could use a break. Why not rest those weary bones and play some cards with me?
Yeah, let's do it. Triple triad, yeah, boy. Flava Flav. Wow, are you really gonna do that to me? Curses. Fine. And this is why people hate triple triad. Okay, why do I have to go first? I don't want to go first. Freaking cheater, what you are. I hate plus. I hate plus so much. Okay. Can I help you, sir?
That one.
Ah, I hate to say it, but you actually beat me. Of all the funny places to find a man of such skill, perhaps I ought to retire from banditry and pursue an altogether different passion. Well, whenever you want a rematch, you know where to find me. I won't let you get away with it. Victory is mine, that's a promise.
You completely wiped the floor with me over and over again. I think your honor is safe. Meanwhile, kitty chaos is happening. Pakukwe. Of all the places to meet a fellow explorer, let's say we play a round of triple trad to commemorate the occasion. Swap is much easier. I can handle swap. And she gave me a much better card, too. You know what? Go ahead and take that one back. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, congratulations. The victory is yours. I take it your long journey has taught you all manner of strategies. As an explorer myself, clearly I could do with some more experience. Earlier, a shadowy figure spoke to me of something called Tarot cards. Tarot. I know not how they differ, but suffice to say, I'm curious to learn. It'd be interesting. Kitty chaos. What do I get from destroying everything? Must be their version of tarot cards. Right, that's what I was thinking.
How good of you to come. It would have been a shame were I forced to send more echoes upon the good people of Toral. The Dawn servant would have been most displeased to see his dear people come to harm.
Enough of your games, Sevilla. We will not let you besmirch the memories of Van Deal with these abhorrent echoes any longer.
Why are you here exactly? I don't recall requesting your presence here today. A minor setback to my path of greatness, as you will also see. Come forth. Allow me to introduce you to Camlanot, the Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Juno. But let us not, do not let his title deceive you, for he is.
Thus is Zalrut, from 10,000 years ago. They existed in a time before the five races inhabited Vandeel. I know how ridiculous it must sound, but we might have a real problem on our hands this time.
Oh god, it sounds like an Asian.
You had ancients like these Zalrats here too. How was it more alike than I thought?
Oh yeah, Square likes to reuse ideas all the time.
If I remember correctly, Camlanot had an older brother. I can't imagine Sir John would have overlooked such a detail.
Older brother. How would you know anything about that?
Come now, Kumlanot. You needn't trouble yourself with the ramblings of a dead man.
I see. You would use these adventurers to take my measure. That is quite the outfit that guy has on. Well, they're certainly a far cry from the riffraff I'd imagined. Fine, I shall play along with your little scheme. For now.
And with that, the curtain rises on your second challenge.
Surja, wait. Before you go, I have to know. Am I really just an echo?
Well, we've been over this, child, but it seems your heart refuses to accept what your head knows to be true. I pity you. I do. Here, let me ease your burden and return you to Electrope.
Dang.
Gah! Buckle your jaw.
Playing hero to this heap of stone masquerading as a child? My, how the mighty have fallen. With him out of the way, that's one less distraction for you in the coming contest. So, come, bring your all to bear, that I may create the perfect vessel, the perfect ruler.
I shall await you in a more fitting place for our battle. I do hope you won't keep me waiting.
Are you all right?
God, this is all my fault. As much as I'd love to hand Cyril Jar a big fat knuckle sandwich, I just can't leave you here like this.
I never dared imagine we'd be made to trade blows with the Archduke. Though I'm loath to do anything that might play into his hands, we can ill afford to let him have his way with the memories of Vanadil.
Then you're duly prepared. But say the word, and we'll be off.
Am I prepared? Probably not, but we can try.
Sandoria, the second walk, now accessible.
Sangria?
No, something else. Yeah, I thought I didn't have everything kitted out. Let me do that before I come in here, because I'm going to bet it's going to get really nasty in there. I want maximum speed. Fists be a-flying. Okay, crit hits. Okay. Make sure my portraits are all gravy. Looks like it. Okay, before I get in here, I'm going to use a restroom because I don't trust myself. Be right back.
Alright. Now we shall be back. Yeah, cleaned it this morning. You're welcome. Kitties have not been fed, but they look like they had plenty of food. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, I don't have enough item level. I need 725 to do this one. Pictomancer, Summoner, and a Red Mage can. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in as a Picto. And in the meantime, ooh. What is this? There's some kind of... There's this as well. What's this? What's this? Ah, there you are. If you have any burning questions about this place or anything else in Vendil, I should be happy to answer them. Great. Cool. Token exchange, that's what I was thinking. Ah, okay. So if we get any tattered first movement scores, we can grab some orchestrum rolls. So while we're waiting, we'll go ahead and get that little side thing with the gathering quest with the what are they called? Society quest. I keep wanting to call them Beast Tribe because once upon a time they were Beast Tribe. No one will pass so long as I remain on guard here. You have my word. Cool. Was there a way back? Because I remember that we fast traveled here. I guess it's one way. That's fine. You know what? I can't fast travel there. So we're going to get some botany done. Okay. Fear my botany powers. Concern is writ plain on Roble Jaw's face. The difficulty of this quest will be synced to your current level, which is 100. Well, the branch bearers have settled in nicely. Those pesky bugs are gone, and our next harvest is well on its way. Keep switching their voice with Peters. Only local beasts have been encroaching upon Gakjo Golma recently, threatening our workers and trampling our crops. We've taken immediate action, of course. I asked Khalil Jah if he could develop some kind of repellent, like the two of you once did for the wild weavers. I was about to go and pick up the prototype. Since you're here, why don't you come along? Yeah, why don't I? I have to keep reminding myself that I can actually summon a mount while I'm running. Because I'm so used to not being able to do that. Having to retrain my muscle memory. Peter, now this is a pleasant surprise. You look well. I reworked the old smoke bombs into traps that issue smoke for an extended period, allowing ample time for our farmers to flee, if necessary. It'll be fine. I don't worry about the ad breaks with Final Fantasy 14. It's fine. These are only a stopgap. Able-bodied fighters patrolling the area will do a far better job for security, if you ask me. Well, that may be so, but we can't spare any more of our workers. You may have to try recruiting my little jaw, and then move to Tuyalalal, like me. Well, since you got a knack for convincing people, I'd like you to join me. My first stop will be Exaltation, so stop by when you have a moment. All right. Where am I going? Tuyalalal, that's where I'm going. Okay, I was like, wait, what's going on? Yes, that's a branch bearer
which is a seedkin. It is a plant that has learned to mimic birds. I think that's really cool. That was the mount I was on. All right. Joe.
Hi, you're here. I was just catching up with an old friend. In fact, he was kind enough to direct me to Muriel Jah, a fellow expatriate from Mamuk. Normally, Muriel Jah works in the bodyguard, but as luck would have it, he's relaxing in Dawntrail tonight. Let's go find him. All right, sure.
Let's head back to the exact place I just came from. Sure, let's go. MMORPGs in general are so much. Go here. Now come right back to where you just came from. Part of the reason why I don't like MMORPGs.
Oh, well, aren't I popular today? Wait, I know you. You're the Dawntrail's right-hand man. Even you, Marja? I had no idea Peter was such a celebrity. Celebrity doesn't begin to describe it, at least not among us mercenary types. To become a fighter like Piotr Grolinsk, recognized by the Vow of Resolve herself, is a dream for no few of us. So, what do I owe this honor? Ravul Jah, I thought you'd gone back to Mamuk. I have, but I want you to return with me. Don't take this the wrong way, but even if Mamuk has changed, I still prefer the freedom of Tuilalal to that dismal forest. Besides which, you can eat here. Truly eat. Central just doesn't compare to what the city can offer. That's the whole point. We have more vegetables than ever, and we're still planning to add more. You were talking about Mamuk, yes? Aren't we? Oh, did you mention the granary? All right, he doesn't know yet. Let me explain. Once upon a time, there was a bunch of plants that wouldn't grow, and then we got some more that did grow. The end. Well, color me impressed. A Mamuk not only grows something other than the Najul, but works with outsiders to do so. Exactly. We need to protect what we worked so hard to build. Won't you help us? Fine. Since you're this invested, I'll go and have a look. But I'm forced to eat even a single Najul, I'm out of there. Fair enough. Gold Rama is a sight to behold, though. You won't regret this. Yeah.
Way too many blue bananas. Blue banana stew, blue banana soup, blue banana smoothies. Blue bananas cooked. Yep. Fried blue bananas. It's like that scene in Forrest Gump where the guy's just listing all the ways to cook shrimp, just with blue bananas. His best boy. I think it's every child's dream to ride a big dog. Every kid wants to do that. And so being able to do that is just, I don't know, it scratches that itch. My gosh, there's no Najul in sight. Now I understand your excitement. This is an unprecedented achievement for Mamuk, isn't it? We need to shore up our defenses, and that's where you come in. Where do your eyes see that mine don't? A weak fence for starters. Well, you have supplies and tools to reinforce them, I hope. Well, the tools I've taken care of, and Peter's as good a gatherer as you'll find. Any supplies we need, he'll procure. Yeah, thanks for volunteering me, bro. But yeah, I'll do that. And I'll have you bring us supple ivy for some new barriers, and you should be able to find some around ankle deep.
I'll appraise Aguirre of our plan, and once you have the supplies, you can deliver them directly to her. Hey, we're counting on you. Yep, I can do that. I have got you, fam.
Alright. I wonder if this is something I should have fast traveled to get to. Would you like to check your phone on why it's blowing up? It's probably saying, order now in order to get your stuff from Womit. Did I guess correctly? Mm-hmm. Make sure that we're not giving you anything that you can't stand or are allergic to. Okay. You should be fine, actually. And yes, I absolutely should have fast traveled over here. Whatever. It's fine. The lush vegetable patch. Give me that supple ivy. Yes. Act fast now. Get it while it's hot deals. Yes, exactly. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I don't even care. It's for my students. I'm not eating it. You can give me the nicer one, that's fine. The nicer, smaller one. So apparently ants are less likely to get into peppermint, which is why I chose the peppermint as the bribe for my students. I have to bribe students to do work anymore. And gear. Welcome back. I understand we're reinforcing the fences. Yep. Here's some ivy. You needed 3. I got you 14. Hi there, sweetheart. Oh, she said I will, baby. Lovely. I believe this is precisely what Garwilja described. I hope a sturdy wall will solve our problems. You know, you make it really hard to be serious, Kitty, when you're over here snuggling. I love you too, honey. Lovely. This is precisely what Garwilja described. I hope a sturdy wall will solve our problems. Most kids are lazy and have this need of, well, what do I have to get out of it? Yeah. Bad news. Adults are lazy too, and it's pretty much the same way as kids. Kids today are less terrified of reprisal, which is why it requires the carrots rather than the sticks. Which I think that's not that bad of a thing. And that cat is snuggling super hard. It is so cute. Okay, what did Kitty do wrong? Yeah, I'm sure we're going to find something like destroyed back there. There was Kitty Chaos earlier. Oh yeah, Marzipan loves Snuggles so hard. She keeps trying to snuggle. I'm missing all of this lines here. Surprised at how much Marzipan's associates her can just call. Thanks for patrols, our gainery feels safer than ever. She prefers Mom, because Mom is softer in this zone. Dad doesn't do it right. Surprised how many Mumblejaws associates Harkin just call. Thanks to patrols, our gainery feels safer than ever. Bees should no longer trouble us, and come harvest time, we should have more than enough people to lend a hand. I'll admit, the glow of our yield surprised me at first. Closer inspection revealed these plants mirror nodule in their reaction to the etheric environment. Their appearance has no negative effects on nutrients, nor palatability. They just glow, that's all. More Mumblejaw expatriates have now gathered in Gulma to protect this precious bounty. Given the regularity of harvests, a space has been allocated for the trade of fresh produce. This can only bode well for the Mumblejaw and their dietary repertoire. So yeah, very glowy around here because the ether is all weird because of the meteorite that fell, which I'm sure is going to end up being important. You've achieved a respected reputation from the farmers of Gokgolma. New Mumblejaw Society daily quests are now available, which is the whole reason why I did this. It's super pretty. Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. Furthermore, you'll be able to undertake 3 additional quests from Kagil Jaw's reputation bonus. This bonus is available until the daily reset allied quests. Additional chests will be available after accepting all current daily quests from Kagil Jaw. Please be advised, you cannot undertake these quests if you have no remaining allowances. Yes. You now have access to a wider selection of wares from Barrel Jaw. Got it. Let's do Mender first. And now I'm very curious. What can we pick up? What new stuff? Oh, Home at Heart, Orchestron. That's this music. I like this music. But we need a few more shells to pull that off. Cultivating data. Angier's tests on the crops are going well, but she has need of more materials if you're willing to lend a hand. Plants of a unique etheric signature, such as those of Senotkaguja, will most likely make for the best candidates. A sampling of the foliage would be most certainly a boon to her work. Might you be willing to go and collect some? Yep, I already have some. You able to produce anything promising? Oh yeah, I've been carrying these around for like forever. Here you go. My, what a fine specimen. Angro will be thrilled. Yeah, it's fresh from like 5 months ago. Someday soon, we hope to fully understand the power of the meteorite that invigorates the trees of living life, and this research is the most important first step. Imagine the possibilities. We would be able to choose varieties of crops better suited to the land, and perhaps even create altogether new ones. I can hardly wait to see how their work bears fruit. Yep, there you go. Given the lack of direct sunlight here in the Jatika heartland, the cooler temperatures of the soil continue to be a point of concern. The fermented fertilizer has proven more effective than we dared hope, which is why I would ask you to help us procure more materials. For your part, I need you to find some sodden tree bark around the Sonolite. The excess water makes it easier to ferment. When you're finished, take anything you find at Kagil. Yeah, well, I'll get to that in a minute, because I've already got some. Kagil seeks an adventure willing to soil their hands for the soil. Good to see you, my friend. You'll be happy to know the leavings you gathered for us proved more effective than we dared hope. In fact, we're of a mind to try more with different crops. Might I bother you to collect a few more sacks? You don't have to look far in the Jatika heartland. The hunters there are looking for mushrooms, are more often than not accompanied by whippers. Should you see them, you're certain to find all we need. 3 sacks of leaving should suffice, I think. Once you have them, Kagil Jaw over in Gokgolma will gladly take them off your hands. Oh yeah. Hey, that poop's important. Even more people are at odds taking out a solution, and at least a possibility. Unfortunately, wild creatures who seek to ravage our crops are not so open a reason. We have to be more inventive. Which is why we're embracing the use of Kagil Jaw's smoke bombs. You're familiar with them, yes? The plan is to further improve upon the design and make them in larger quantities. As the ingredients in questions require a delicate touch, however, I was hoping to call upon you and your steady hands to procure them. One of the main materials, Yuctel verbena, can be harvested near ankle deep. Whether rubbed or stuck, it produces a pungent smell that most fiends can't seem to abide. We've had markedly less trouble with wildlife since the Habubu's brethren began guarding the granary. They've become an irreplaceable part of our operations, and as such, we would like to provide what they need to keep their arms and armor maintained. Can I ask for your help in procuring these supplies? I'm told the lumber harvested from trees in the center of Jalruja is a perfect material for replacing hilts and handles and such. Please bring me an armful, and we'll see that it makes its way into the right hands. Well, that's actually something I have to go gather. Okay, haven't picked up enough of those. In recent days, we had a steady drip of locals returning to Mamuk from Toilalal and across the salt. The former mercenaries among them have been eager to take up posts as greenery guards. Even the best suffer minor wounds during the tussles with encroaching wildlife. In order to treat these injuries and ailments, we'll keep a good stock of healing medicines on hand. Jatika cranberries are always a useful ingredient. I would appreciate whatever you can bring me in the vicinity of Senotkaguja. Yeah, whenever I reach these words, I just shot in the dark. I don't even try. I'm like, this sounds close enough, right? Right?
Here you go, Kabilja. Arrived with those fertilizer supplies, have you? Well, let's have them. Here, sod and tree bark. I've had this wet tree bark in my pack for like 5 months. Here you go. These are already fermented. Wonderful. I can mix the fertilizer right away. Incidentally, you want to be careful, like digging around in that pack. It's kind of slimy. Finish handing off the supplies, I see. Kabilja must have been thrilled. And I'm relieved, I'm sure. The right soil temperature is absolutely crucial during the budding stage. With this fertilizer, the fields are certain to thrive. So I hope you'll help keep them stuck with supplies. Yep, that's what I do.
Mushroom hunters and their leavings. Mushroom hunting. Mushroom hunting.
Let's kick the beat.
Alright. Oh yeah, it's Cowboy Bebop reference. Cowboy Bebop has some songs that are really good.
Welcome, friend. Judging by that odor, I take Kabilja sent you. Yep. Here you go. Here's some leavings. They're very fragrant. Wonderful. I didn't know where just to use this. You have my thanks, friend.
Great. Good luck. Thank you. I've heard this is brutal. Like, freaking impossible. Oh, wait. Sandoria, the second walk. Yeah. Like, people are dying in droves. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. Yep. Yeah, nobody knows the mechanics. And so, apparently, this particular Alliance raid just has wipe after wipe after wipe after wipe. That's what what's his name was saying. What do you mean? It's fun. Yes, exactly.
I'll try to paint the picture for you.
Sandoria, the second walk.
Chateau Doraghy? Is this meant to be Sandoria? More
There's some
echoes.
pretty music. Morning. Yep, Summoner is actually the easiest job to do out of all the jobs. And so if you want to be successful, Summoner is a way to do that.
Ron 4 is supposed to be a quiet place that sees its fair share of new adventurers. We must fight our way through.
Well, I'm guessing we have not hit the hard part yet. Sometime I'm going to go on my own and read those memos.
Here. It would appear the land has been altered.
Indeed.
This is all a peak. We must be ready for anything.
Oh my. Look at that guy.
By the gods, it's Kirin.
You, who have risen above your mortal status. I am Kirin.
Well, that was stupid. Let's never do that one again. I teleported right into the middle of that attack.
This is no power I've seen before, but I won't be daunted.
Oh. I guess we need to be inside now. So how do I know where that's going to happen? That's my question. I'm sure they're going to tell me. Anytime a large group of people starts running, it's like, okay, I don't know what's happening, but I need to run also.
Oh, Guardians divine, lend me now your might.
Could you ban that person?
Scatter blood upon the wind.
Thank you, sweetheart.
The divine beasts. Have care.
Click on the name. What are the options?
A comrade is down.
Bam.
Someone
Thank
revive
you.
them.
Please don't do any of the nice things to this person. And I'm dead because I'm busy watching frickin' banning this loser is over here saying, "Get more streamers at stupid.com. We have the stupidest streamers of all time, and they come to us to get more viewers. It doesn't work, but you need to make sure you come here. Thanks. All right, I'm gonna bother you again here in like 20 minutes."
My trial.
Yeah, it's gonna be a minute, honey. Uh-huh, I know. I took a bit to learn how all the mod do all the mod things. There's a lot of modding. There is.
You shall reap the rewards for daring to contend with the gods.
No chance to survive, make my time.
Know your place.
Yeah.
I'm just take a little break. Don't worry about me.
Oh, Guardians divine, lend me now your might.
That was a very lovely meal. I feel much better. Refreshed.
Oh, Denbu, entomb in rock and earth. I must thank you, mortals.
Oh, you're welcome. Why was he thanking me?
It seems we've impressed Kirin. Let us keep up the good work.
Oh, my computer killed itself. No. It overheated. Give me my phone, please. Thank you. I missed something. What'd I miss? Yes, I don't need that. Thank you, though.
It's Ultima and Omega.
Oh,
They're
no.
attacking those airships.
That's not good. Well, music sounds good.
Ultima and Omega are on a rampage. Who unleashed
Oh, my.
At this rate, everything will be
You get to see Pieter's underwear.
The airships are taking heavy damage.
Hey, don't
We
look up my
must do
dress.
something.
It's a robe.
Ah, whatever.
I'm glad you're safe. Come, let's keep moving.
Am I really safe, though? Are any of us ever really safe? We're waiting on this. Whoops.
I do not see an easy way back.
Oopsie.
I'm sure you can handle things without me.
Oh my gosh, if only this didn't have so many upskirt shots. Hey look, it's Omega.
Are we gonna have Omega's mechanics? Are we gonna have some larboard mechanics? I'm really looking forward to seeing larboard. Seriously? What it did was it gave me like a warning. And the warning it gave me was in an order, and I had to memorize the order, and I didn't. Oh, jeez. I did move. That was sweet. Exploded. Ultima the Feared. That's going to be right up the middle, isn't it? Run away! Run away! Omega the One. Oh, lovely. Oh, no, no. Yep, I saw that. Nobody is standing there. I need to move.
So I come here often? I'm not used to sleeping with the... Oh, he left. Okay. It's fine. I'll just lay here for a bit.
Oh my goodness. All of these overlapping, memorize the sequence bits. Abject chaos. We're only on 2 of 6, folks. One would assume it escalates from here. I did not know that the ship was important, but you have been watching and you are helping, and I appreciate your help. Oh no, I'm a target. Am I not right where I'm going to be hit by something? It feels like I'm going to be hit by something here. Well.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Look, don't worry about me. I'm practically a tank. I'm a painter. What's the difference between a tank and a painter? Apparently, I don't know. You know, I've got this really good relief of the sky I'm working on. I just need to lay on the ground a little bit more and take a look. I've almost got it. Sweet. Good job, team.
An impressive show. Hurry now. Do not keep me waiting.
Doing good. What do you mean you're fine? I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank you, Bernie. I appreciate the encouragement. Keeping the floor warm for others and the company on the floor, because it gets lonely. Yeah, and lots of people are on the floor, I've noticed. It's because it's such a nice place to be. Mm-hmm. She's referring to maps, not anything dirty, by the way, guys. I've embarrassed my wife, guys. High fives all around. Yes, yes. The new special maps. Ooh, good job, high five. She's still making awkward, embarrassed sounds. She's so cute.
You shall find me at the summit.
Oh boy. Ready for number 4? That looks like a stellar fulcrum. Camlanot. Good to the anniversary. Right, that's so exciting. She says thanks. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come,
murder.
Show me what your kind can do.
My kind? What's that sort of mean? Being bigoted against bun boys. I'll have you know, man buns are cool.
Oh, sublime Estok! Drink deep of the elements!
I'm not paying attention to any of the things I'm supposed to be paying attention to. I'm just following the lead of the others. If they run, I run. If they don't run, I don't run. And I spam my buttons. Button, I got the button. Pew, 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 pew. That's what I'm doing. With my paintings.
Once more, shall we?
Sometimes this guy's having a good time. Oh my, that's, wow. Oh boy. It's Think Busters or something.
The glory of the Zalat.
The luck glory?
You are naught but insects to be crushed. Accept your fate.
Oh yeah. Masterful healing. These guys have done a great job.
Kneel before Zalatian wisdom and die.
Do I have to?
This is the power of crystals. Transcendent. Sublime.
Crystals and a half shell. Crystal power. We're just boogieing. It does, doesn't it?
I paved a path to paradise.
I feel like I should hear, think, and feel my way through this.
That you should still stand. Very well.
Yeah, I'm impressed too.
Careful now. The face of war is ever changing.
Watch out now, Wooly Bully. He gets you. Everyone's running. It's fine.
Tremble!
Oh, well, there I went. Was it accidental, though? Clearly intentional. Yes, we're keeping the floor warm. It's a nice warm spot for Miko to curl up later. Please don't kill me. I promise I'll be good. Where's the mom motif? Mom! 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 Not the only one keeping the floor warm. Yes.
Oh, sublime Estok! Drink deep of the elements!
I was helping.
Accept your fate!
There's one healer. There's one healer alive.
I thank you for this amusement. Insolent fool. Be gone. Oh, sublime Estoc! Drink deep of the elements.
Funeral director. I was creating a masterpiece over here. Uh-huh.
Kneel!
Which Neil, though? Gaiman? DeGrasse Tyson? There's lots of Neils to choose from. Patrick Harris.
Oh, sublime Estoc! Drink deep of the elements. Accept your fate. I thank you for this amusement. Insolent fool.
Funeral director. One of the healers' name is funeral director.
Be gone.
How fitting for the name. Yes. Necromancy is my jam. I mean raising.
Oh, sublime Estoc! Drink deep of the elements.
I'm just gonna chill for a bit.
Nearly the whole party is dead. There's a monk that just gave up.
Look, yeah, we're not getting back to this. We're not gonna be able to. Okay. This is a lost cause. Hey, we got a healer back.
Oh, sublime Estoc!
Healer working on the next healer. Hey, don't stand right in the red. Hey, we got a tank. We got a healer.
Accept your fate! I thank you for this amusement.
Yes. Hey, are you guys hearing, thinking, and feeling enough? I think that may be the problem.
Insolent fool.
I'm so glad I'm not a healer in this. This is so messed up and scary and just Gonna make a lot of services after this run, yes. Yes, funeral director, definitely. But no, I had heard about this. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, sublime Estoc! Drink deep of the elements!
Okay. Alright. Got it. Oh, Kitty is now laying on my bladder.
Kneel!
Kitty cuddles hard to. It rubs so much. Oh, there's people that have just flat out given up in my party. Like they left.
Oh, sublime Estoc! Drink deep of the elements!
Our stuff will arrive. Cool. Kitty web. Don't you, Kitty? I got a kitty snuggling.
Accept your fate!
Kitty wubs so much. He just needs my wubs. He requires.
I thank you for this amusement.
Kitty's very furry.
Insolent fool.
Yeah, if you want. And I will enjoy some food also.
Be gone. Sublime Estok! Drink deep of the elements!
Mm-hmm. I did.
Oh, sublime Estok! Drink deep of the elements!
Nope. Dang it.
Accept your fate!
Buddy, this is not a time for cuddle. For forced cuddling.
Thank you for this amusement.
We got him. We got him, guys. We got him. We've totally got him.
Why? I am the will of the crystal. How could I be defeated by mere mortals?
Farewell, my little brother. Return to the crystal from which you were born. As for the rest of you, I invite you to the Gate of the Gods.
Huzzah. Yep, the ones that backed out, they're gone. Meanwhile, my cat is insistent that he needs to grab my hand.
Do not disappoint me.
And have a sandwich, yes. Finger sandwiches. That's what he wants. Hey, Nibbler. Yeah, this one's not the one you were calling Nibbler earlier. This is Ginger Snap, but he does like to nibble too. Hey, why do we get so many upskirt shots? Come on now, Final Fantasy, you're better than this. Definitely going to have to take a bathroom break after this. Legacy of Zilart. Eldnarsh.
After 10 long millennia, the dreams of the Zilart will become reality. Your time ends now.
Whose small child is this? And then there's little crap with the Playmobil. Mapping the realm. Am I ready? Probably not. Let's go. I think this is the final. I think this is the final battle. This isn't even his final form. So many more forms to fill out. There's the 1080 and the 51 and the Title 9 and what? Yeah.
This world shall belong to the Zealot.
We got this.
Can you escape?
This is the perfect time for a bath. Says Nikita.
Be gone! Round and round they go. Let's try this.
Ooh, I just almost.
My javelin pierces all.
I'm sorry.
Allow me to show you a trick I've learned. Have you the strength to find the answers you seek?
Probably not. This really is the perfect time and place for a bath. Thus this ginger snap. It's great because we give these cats these whimsical little names, right? And then the cats misbehave, and then we're just screaming these ridiculous names in an angry voice. Like, ginger snap, how could you? Mr. Doodlepop, why would you do that?
I also understand the true nature of my existence.
Why?
So come, let us finish this.
What are we finishing? Oh, he's composing. Got it. You got something in your eye.
And make this world ours.
Yeah, a little something.
The time for games is over. Behold my true power. I shall forge a more fitting stage for our battle. All pales before our brilliance. Perhaps some magic in the mix.
So close, no matter how far.
You fought well.
Hey, we got a full party again.
It's time to say goodbye.
This little guy. He's such a goof. A Rook.
My javelin
I don't know what you're
pierces
saying, honey. I'm sorry. I think that guy is new. Yes.
Even in this false flesh.
Honestly, he should be back already, but that's fine. Yes, Chocolate Cat Tush is our replacement. Meanwhile, Licky Cat McLicks. Is bathing. Derp. Yes.
Let's try this.
Yeah, the previous boss kind of kicked our butt. Oh, it's a Walmart. Ouch! Could you get it? I'm sorry.
My javelin pierces all.
Well, I'll get them eventually, honey.
Let's try this.
It's close. Almost got him. Got him. Duty complete. I did my little duty. Sandoria, the second walk, complete.
Thank you, healers.
The healer just jumped off the edge. That's funny. Alright, let me use the restroom. I'll be back. All right. Just a moment while I figure this out. Hold on. Hey. Everything got put up? Cool.
Peter, you're back, and still in one piece. But where's Excel? Did something happen?
Man, I have no idea. I was down unconscious, like dead for half the time. I don't even know how we beat that thing.
You had to fight Omega and Ultima, too? Wow, the real job was not holding back this time. But you made it out fine, and I'm sure Excel did, too. What do you want now?
Oh dear, it seems that the merry little band is a member short. Could it be their life was tragically cut short in the field of battle? Then suppose life would be something of an exaggeration, wouldn't it? But I digress. I came here to congratulate you on your impressive trouncing of the Echoes. Indeed, your struggles have afforded me vital knowledge I would put to good use in my next selection.
Spare the bravado. Anyone with eyes can see you're really upset about losing.
Why would I care? What would I have cause to be upset when everything's going to plan? The stronger he proves to be, the more powerful a ruler will be when all is said and done. But why? Why go to such lengths? Because we deserve better than that mockery of a contest, good master. And the world will soon see I am fit to govern alongside a true ruler. Usurp the throne, and the world will only see you as a would-be tyrant and traitor. Please, Sarilja, it's not too late to stop this. Despite what you may think, the Dawn servants have served the people well, and I have no doubt they'll forgive you your transgressions just as they forgave me. What happened to you, Buckle Jaja? What happened to the proud warrior who vied for the throne, understanding that we, Moja, were fit to rule? Whatever bonds you believe we've forged with Wukalamat are merely an illusion born of convenience. You think your loyalty sets you along a noble path, but you're nothing more than her lapdog. A means for her to harness the might of the blessed siblings, and when she falls, you'll find yourself a mongrel on the streets, as you've always been. You're wrong, Sarilja. You're wrong.
Easy, Buckle Jaja. You'll reopen your wounds.
Serves you right for trying to protect that thing. Considering the damage her core incurred battling our champion, she hasn't long left anyway. But she's not the only one in precarious position now, is she? Or have you forgotten the contents of my letter? It'd be all too easy to unleash an army of echoes upon the good people of Yaktel. If you value their safety, then my selections must continue. You disgust me, Sarilja, and that is saying something. If there's nothing else, I have much to prepare, and more still to consider, before making my next selection. Until next time. You're back.
My apologies for the delay. Fighting off the echoes took longer than I'd anticipated.
Clearly, you had no trouble fighting your way out. So why the long faces? Did something happen?
Oh yeah, no trouble at all. We did great. Oh, and the guy said he's going to kill us all and that everyone's damaged and you guys are going to die and so is all the people outside. And yeah, he said a lot of things, actually. I stopped listening after a bit.
If what he says is true, the two of us are indeed echoes, and any significant injury could easily wipe us from existence. Be that as it may, even if I'm not real, the love I bear for Vandil and her memories is. And that is why I shall keep fighting. Me too. Worrying about it isn't going to get us anywhere. I already know the truth.
Hey, I got a phoenix down.
Cool. Memories sleeping in Juno stir. Perhaps the human adventurer has new knowledge to share with you. If obtained a touch of phoenix down, we use to revive an incapacitated player. Touch of phoenix down can prove beneficial when delving into dungeons and other activities with the party. Should party members with an ability to resurrect be down, Tuft may be used to revive them, allowing your party to recover from a precarious situation. Please note that the use of Phoenix Down is restricted on certain duties. These duties can be identified by the text Phoenix Down Not Allowed in the information duty of the section of the duty finder. Tufts of Phoenix Down may be obtained from completing quests or by purchasing them directly from apothecaries and junkmongers. I know. Aw. Buckle Judge's putting his heads together to consider your next move.
Until Cyril Jaw makes himself known again, all we can do is wait. Feels like we're playing right into his hands. But enough of my ranting. Must be tired now after all he's put you through. Why don't you return to Tuileries for now? We'll meet you all at Bright Bloom Post.
This is our human adventurer, which is going to give us all that information that I'm not going to read. There you are. If you have any burning questions about this place or anything else in Van Deal, I should be happy to answer them.
Yeah, sure, great. I don't actually care. Okay, so, from here, let's see. Is there a token exchange over here?
Ah, I didn't get anything. Okay. Alright, let's continue this botany stuff we were doing. Recto Urbana. All right. Let's grab some promising lumber. And Jatika cranberries.
Building a better smoke bomb. Any trouble getting the smoke bomb ingredients? Nope, here you go. Yes, everything seems to be intact. The care you take of transporting these volatile materials is always appreciated. A word from Gullible Jar is that we'll be making our new smoke bombs, which are much more impact than the ones used to scare off the rampaging rivers. While perhaps not as accomplished as you, we have a growing number of our brethren venturing out to gather resources in the granary. Having these improved bombs on hand means they can brave even the most fiend-infested depths of the forest and return unscathed. A brilliant invention. It helps us preserve lives and our way of life. Great. How'd you fare? Were you able to find the materials we needed? Yep. Here's your lumber. My thanks. I'm certain our Hubigo friends will be just as impressed with your eye for quality as I am. Warriors are far more effective if they can keep their weapons in good repair. Such supplies will always be on demand, so I can call in your procurement expertise again in the future. Hello, Peter. Do you find the ingredients we're looking for? Oh yeah, the cranberries? Here you go. Yes, this is exactly what we need. Thank you for going through all the trouble and getting to some of those synops could be a journey in and of itself. It's said that those traditional medicines made from these ingredients are the same as those handed out to soldiers during our war with the Chevral. In those days, it was the duty of those unsuited to battle to gather the necessary materials. That time has passed, thankfully, but the healing remedies still prove as effective as ever. I may call on you again if our stack of ingredients runs real low again. You're back, empty-handed, but you carry the unmistakable smell of a job well done. Gathering the leavings. Dirty business, I know, but a ready supply of leavings is a blessing we can ill afford to lose. Yep. So, Bruni, if you're still about, wife and I are going to be doing the anniversary Bond of Eternal What's-Its next week, around 8. It'd be great if you were along, if you wanted. All right. Northward, huh? I'll order something once you pick a place. After all those orcs and everything else Sarajah threw at us, it's nice to finally get a chance to breathe, ain't it? Speaking of which, there are the two of you up to the first time we were afforded a reprieve from the scheming. Doing us any good adventure would? Exploring. More specifically in Yoktaral. We happen to a most fascinating settlement of giants on our travels. The Yakhui, I believe they're called themselves. They bear a striking resemblance to the trolls of our world. Only in appearance, mind. Trolls are a hostile sort, given to looting and plundering, and known to serve as sellswords. That wasn't what we saw, though. We travelled all over. I was hoping we'd find someone who might have seen Sarajah, or at the very least knew something about Electrope. I'd be surprised if you did. Electrope isn't native to Tyrol. It comes from the Kingdom of Alexandria, inside the dome in Shock Tyrol. The dome? They said we needed some sort of permit to cross the bridge heading north. If that's where the Electrope comes from, do you reckon there's anyone there who could help figure out if it really echoes? Well, Oblivion may be able to shed some light on these things. As I've been working rather closely with the Landsguard of late, I see no reason why a request couldn't be made through the Wing of Reflection. Meaning, we should go and pay them a visit, yes? Just as well as we're going to get through these 2 travel passes. I'm sure the guard will expedite the process if we mention we're there to accompany Pieter. Oh yeah, they can come along. Wouldn't such a permit normally require some manner of rare goods in exchange, or perhaps an exorbitant sum of gil?
Ah, right. I've heard stories about adventurers struggling to get a pass for the airships and Vanadil. I'd sooner walk if I had to pay those prices. I shall be fine. Sorry for the wait. The Land Guard had no trouble raiding passes for the both of you. So soon, gods. The depths of his coffers must be staggering. As for Oblivion, they're keen to learn more about you. In fact, they've asked to meet in the outskirts of Alexandria. It's rather a long way from here in the dome, though. Well, we should stop by Shenaswinley Springs, catch our breath, and shore up supplies. I'll show them the way there. Yeah, thanks. Final Fantasy Red Dead Redemption. Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for my daughter. Have you seen little Eldite girl anywhere? Oh, not really. I see. Oh, gods, where did she run off to? Say, you're from the Dome, aren't you? What's got you so worked up and in a hurry? Yes, I am. My name is Jasper, and it's my daughter. She's gone missing. Try to stay calm, all right? Maybe we can help. What does she look like? Right, her name is Scoria. She's an Eldite like me with long red hair. We were planning to move from Solution 9 to Dawntrail, and so we came to visit first, learn about a home to be. We were waiting to arrive at Ronique. Before I knew it, she'd wandered off. I think I may have seen her a little while ago. Girls like your daughter don't seem all that common in these parts. Pretty sure she was heading somewhere to the south. We'd better go and hurry and find her before something in the wilds finds her first. You leave this to us. She'll be back and safe before you know it. Sorry to put our plans on hold after dragging you all the way out here. We should have more than enough time before we're to meet in Oblivion. Besides, what manner of adventurers would be to ignore a person in need? Yeah, sure. Well, let's be quick about it. I'll go with Jasper and ask around if anyone has seen Scoria. You three check to the south. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Please do be careful out there. You heard, Buckle Jar Jar. Let's get going. There's a settlement to the south of memory serves. Perhaps someone there has seen Scoria. Let's go speak to the 3 or 4 or so people, then reconvene, to see what we can piece together about her whereabouts. Sorry, I'm ordering food.
Yeah. Yes, probably. That'd be great. Mm-hmm. I don't care. I don't care. Mm-hmm. Oh, what's that? Hard-working Tomawata. Oh, I saw her wandering around outside of town, but only for a moment. No sooner had our eyes met that she'd run off. I'd love to help, but I had to get back to work. And I'm going to go run off. Bye. The Nikwe. A young Eldite girl. No, I haven't. It's not often you hear of Eldite looking to move to Tuilalal. We can expect more in the future. I'm certain I'd like to get to know him. Land shark. Hey, you got a thingy? I was just up north a little while ago. I didn't see any Eldite girl wandering about. Poor thing. Hope she's not in any trouble. You got any tobacco to spare, my friend? Hello there. Hello. Well, bye. I think I've learned all I can from these people here. Did you discover anything of note? They said there was probably a girl outside that ran off as soon as they looked at her. I heard much the same. We'll see for certainty she passed through here not long ago. Let's continue on southward. Reese, are you punching the dinosaurs again? Oh, there you are. I think you hadn't had any luck finding her either. Well, I found setting hell on monsters. To be honest, I felt like a waste of time, at least. While I was thumping this one, I couldn't have sworn I saw a kid off in the distance. I'm betting it was her. If we hurry, we might be able to catch up to her. Alright. Whoever that was I saw scurrying off can't be that far. Let's go, before any of the monsters find her. Alright, let's go.
I'm pretty sure that she's probably been dodging the monsters.
One would hope. Oh, you found her, thank goodness. Well, who are you people? My name is Preesh, and your father asked us to come find you. What are you doing out here all by yourself? He said we'd have to move. I don't want to go. I want to stay in Alexandria and be a singer. I know nothing about the music of Tuilalal. They'd never listened to nobody like me who's not even from Turan. Thinking about it made me so mad, I needed to be alone to think. So I ran, and I kept running. And somehow I found myself here. I'm sorry I caused you all this trouble.
That's not a problem.
No need to be sorry. You're safe, that's all that matters. You know, you remind me of a friend of mine. Olmia, I almost said Ultima. Olmia. One day I found her near the coast with a beautiful view just like this, crying like it was the end of the world. She'd been trying to join the choir, and it turned out she was too nervous to sing in front of people. But this world is one damn big place, and you spend all of your time dwelling on small setbacks. You'll never be able to appreciate the bigger picture. It'd be a lie to say I know what you're going through, though. What do I know is this. Giving up on singing would mean the end of the world you've been working toward. I told Olmia the same thing, and you know what? She kept pursuing her passion for singing, and eventually joined the Tanzanian cathedral choir, just like she'd always dreamed. But what if they hate my songs? What if they all just laugh at me? All sorts of people live here in Tyrell, you know. And now there are even folks from another world mingling with the locals. It's full of bursting with diversity. Being different is what will make your songs special. And I'm sure there are people here who appreciate that. So I say keep singing. Share your music with this big, wide world. Would it be all right if I started by sharing with you? Mm-hmm. We don't get to hear it? Ah, I wanted to hear it. It's very beautiful with the sunset now. Oh, and they will. Can't have anything nice without meaning it. Ah, there you are. It's good to see you're all safe. Scoria told me everything. I don't know how I could ever repay you. But after we've finished moving to Tuilalal, I certainly intend to try. You have my word on that. I hope to see you again soon. I'd love to meet your friend Olmi as well. Ah, you and me both. When we do, we'll be certain to tell Olmi that Prish has another dear friend who's dying to meet her. I can hardly wait. And I promise to keep singing, sharing my music with the world, just like you said. And you better come back. I have a front row seat waiting for you. Right. Of course. We'd better be on our way. Thank you again for everything. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Off we go. Till we meet again. I hope. Quest complete. Now that Scoria's safe and reunited with her father, I think it's time we make for the dome. We can take the train from Shaloni Station. Prish, it's time to go. Oh, sorry. Right, let's get going. Whee! What luck, the train's just arrived. Sorry, what luck, the train's just arrived. That's the right voice. I know I said worrying about the four-wheeler isn't going to get us anywhere, but... gods, I feel like such a damned hypocrite. I can't stop thinking about what Cyril Jar said. I'm not scared, though. I mean, it is a little scary, but more than that, it's just... why does it have to be so complicated? You really miss Olmia, don't you? That's probably it. Listening to Scoria sing reminded me of Olmia and home. It makes me wonder what everyone else is up to. I can think of at least one person who's already in the midst of the next great adventure. Even if we're merely echoes, who's to say we cannot return to Vandeel? I've no doubts Cyril Jar would know a way. What place would I have in Vandeel when the real Preesh is already there? Just when I think I've put it out of my mind, I think of Kamluna and Eldonarsh. They're clearly imposters. Proof we're living the same lie. Then we met Scoria, and she's so excited to have us come back and see us sing, and saying we would just felt like more of that lie. There's no doubt in my mind we'll stop Cyril Jar, but then what? What will happen to us? Would that I had an answer for you, but I don't. No one does. Because the future's what we make of it. Once this is over, I intend to see all that this world has to offer. I may be without memories, but I've not lost my adventurous heart. Perhaps I'll even find a new calling along the way. The world is one damn big place, after all. I dare say there's something out there for both of us. When you're right, you're right. I guess we'll just find our own place to call home. But first things first, we need to go and meet it with Oblivion. Damn it all. I guess we'd better hurry. All right. You must be the ones that Shell told me about. I'm Kawazawa, one of the electrop engineers. What was it you all wanted to discuss? Yeah, you see, once upon a time there was a bun boy, but that's not important right now. These people need to figure out why their, cubes are malfunctioning or whatever. I see. Well, it'll take more than just memories etching the electroscope. Mumblejaws' magic's quite impressive, though. Goodness, they almost stay alive. I mean, of course you're alive. Technically. Maybe. Let's just forget I said anything, all right? Don't worry about it. We're not even sure ourselves, to be honest. The only thing we're certain of is that our bodies are made from electrode. We were hoping you could figure out what that means for us. We can't just sit around moping, you know. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll certainly love to try. You're on your debt, sir. While you're conducting your tests, would it be all right if I had to look around? There's something about unfamiliar lands that stirs an adventurer's blood, and... Wait. If we're made of electrode, do we even have blood to stir?
Even if we don't, that's an absurd question to ask, don't you think?
Well, at least they seem to be in better spirits. Perhaps they simply find the truth comforting.
If we might return to the topic at hand, yes. Feel free to explore, you like. Then it's settled. The site of our next adventure will be here, in the dome. And then, Chuck Terrell. I hope to see you around, Peter. And worry not, I shall keep a close eye on Grish, and ensure we're not away over long. We mustn't lose sight of our true goal, after all. Bright shirt. Put the shirt back. Bright shirt. To defeat Serial Jaw and, God's willing, secure immunity to persisting without his magics.
And I'll stand by the both of you, every step of the way.
Well, the two of you will follow me. I need to collect a few samples. Farewell. Goodbye. Alright, this way, please.
Oh no, I forgot. What'd you forget, bud? Never took them to Charlotte for tacos. There's so much in Tuilalalal they've yet to see. So much they've yet to eat. I suppose I'll have to bring food here when they're free. A fine idea, brother. Yeah, you do that. Perhaps, but it'll have to wait. Let's return to Bright Bloom Post for now. Alright. Whatever makes you guys happy. Or you guy. I don't know, it's confusing with the two heads. Like a joint twins.
Yep. And we'll grab some more coffee here in a sec. Got a hawk right at my heels. Gonna get me any second. Little Jaja told me what happened. Well done defeating several Ja's echoes. We'll make certain the god is duly prepared should new threats arise in Yaktel.
Waiting for Sarah John to show himself is maddening, but it'll be worth it to finally put him to the sword. At the first sign of activities in the woods, you can be certain the Landsguard will contact you. Until next time, take care. Hey, I got some music.
Meanwhile, somewhere in the rift.
It's a crystal. How much longer must I wait for this vessel you promised me? My apologies, Dawn Servant. It's no simple matter to fashion a vessel befitting one of your majesty, but soon, very soon, preparations will be complete. How many times have I explained this to that insufferable oaf? I thought him a kindred spirit from across the rift, but his impulsiveness is beginning to test my patience. At least that adventurer, for their part, continues to exceed my expectations. Once I find the echo that proves his match, everything else will fall into place. He did well to stand against the ancients, but against the gods, not a chance.
I have. I clicked those icons already.
His companions will need to be dealt with as well. Priest will be simple enough, but the other one? Alxel, was it? Then he was nothing more than the middling amalgamation of memories. That he continues to survive defies all reason. A man of such resilience in Bandil would have to be. No. It couldn't be. If I'm right about this, then... No matter. Thankfully, I'm not without my own contingencies. We deserve better. We will have better. Only blessed siblings possessed of resolve and reason are fit to rule. Buckled Jaja was little more than a witless brute before, but clearly his companions have stirred something within him. Perhaps he's not without value after all.
Yep. The memories abiding within Juno stir once more. Perhaps the adventurers will have new knowledge to share with you. I'm good. I don't need to click on any of that stuff. All right. All right, I'm going to grab that coffee, and then we'll continue.
It's like my favorite thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dang, I need more water too. After how upbeat To the Lull is, Solution 9 is just very subdued. So we're feeling really sad because our friend died. I gave him a minute to get, to get over it as best they could. One of the guardsmen. So the people in this place, one of them died. And he had all the ether drained from his body after death. It turned him into dust. Another comrade gone. Some days it's almost more than I can bear. Geode was, even like an older brother to nostalgia in me. Shale knew him longer, though. Surely taking it the hardest. And that's on top of what happened to Kakuya. Do you think you could check on her? See how she's doing? She'd like to put on a brave face if it's me or my sister. That's who Shale is.
No, I thought she wanted you to check on that.
No, Kakuya's not doing so well. Apologies, my mind was elsewhere. We need to press on with the hunt for Calyx. But I can't seem to focus. Should be better than this, I know. Is there anything I can do to help? You can't help yourself, can you? Still, I appreciate the concern. Kahuya used to say that the best thing to do with grief is to just let it all out. So I think I'll take myself over to Earth and Sky and say my goodbyes to Geode. Why don't you come along? I could use someone to blubber to, if you've a shoulder to spare. Sure. My shoulder's bare for you, anything. All right, then. Well, let's go to Everkeep for a bit. Fair trek on foot. I've arranged for a couple of air wheelers. They've had their communications modules removed, so even if Calyx shouldn't be able to seize control of them. Say the word and we'll set off. Word. Ready? Well, we're flying close to the pylon, so follow my lead. Sure, I like mining things. These air wheelers are Genote's babies. You won't find a smoother ride in all of Everkeep. For years now, I've been taking one of them out for a turn whenever I needed to lighten my mood. Sometimes Geode would come along too, and we'd end up racing. Does that surprise you? My friendship has always had a competitive edge. Definitely want to be up here in the Thunder area. We'd often talk about how one day we might fly our little air wheelers outside the dam. Almost there. Be sure the ground is clear before you touch down. Oh, we don't get to see touchdown? Guess I have to buy an air wheeler if I want to touchdown. Whew. Let's help clear my head a touch. You know, Pieter, you might be the first person I've ridden with who wasn't an Oblivion recruit. As far as I can remember, at least. The memories from my regular days aren't exactly reliable. Come on, let's head inside. Hopefully the way will be clear of pests today. If not, we can kill a few. I'm good at punching. Thank you. We can usually avoid such encounters, but sometimes they wander in and block the only path. Not that it slowed you down at all, but I've just never seen you fight up close before. And the surveillance feed clearly did not do it justice. Hopefully this keeps the route clear for a while. Shall we? Yeah, sure, why not?
Whenever we lost a comrade, the three of us would come back here to reminisce. Me, Geode, and Kafkiwa. Will you raise a glass?
I can rate 2 or 3 if you want. But yield to memory.
Oh.
What are the two of you doing here?
I had a feeling you'd show up. Would you like to join us?
Poured a cup for Geode.
I suppose I could spare a moment. They tell us Oblivion's founders disappeared some decades ago under mysterious circumstances. And it was Kafkiwa who revived our organization. You and Geode helped her with that, didn't you? Tell us more about it. You're keen to know too, right? What they were like back then. The mad things they got up to. That sort of thing.
Yeah.
Those were the days. It was actually right before the Reformation that I met Geode. I still wore a regulator then. I'd recently lost someone close to me. And also quit a long stint as an adapter to work at a bar of all places. It paid me to sit with patrons and keep them company. So Geode came in one night. It wasn't long before we got into an argument. First-time customer, but tempers flared. And then one of us threw a punch.
You got into a fist fight? What were you even arguing about?
Damned if I know. We were deep in our cups. I think we were both just frustrated and angry at everything. By the end of it, we were both sprawled out in the street. Pair of drunken fools. Then this odd machine stopped to lecture us, scolding us for obstructing the foot traffic and not taking better care of ourselves.
I can't imagine you ever being in such a sorry state. The odd machine. That was Kafkiwa, I take it.
That it was. Once she was done upbraiding us for our unseemly behavior, she launched into a recruitment pitch. Kafkiwa explained that she wanted to protect the outside world from Zoralja's invasion, to keep him from bringing ruin to the place her beloved son lived. And if we were so intent on self-destruction, then perhaps we might consider risking our hides for a just cause. It was a lot to take in. I hadn't given much thought to what lay beyond the barrier, and learning that Kafkiwa herself was already dead was enough to make my head spin. But Geode and I were intrigued by her ideas, and wanted to see this future of hers come to pass.
Geode often spoke of it. He told me that meeting Kafkiwa was what first taught him the value of remembering people.
Like he was sharing a holy revelation.
Oh, but back then you hadn't yet taken on Oblivion's name, had you?
Is that so? I just assumed.
It hadn't been Kafkiwa's intention to carry on Oblivion's legacy, nor adopt the cause your parents championed. Not initially, at least. She wasn't even aware such an organized resistance existed. She did, however, suspect the presence of other dissidents. Those who objected to resurrecting the memories of the dead in defiance of the natural order. In the hopes of identifying like-minded comrades, we began searching the core system for traces of unauthorized access. And that's how we found it. An anomalous sector in the back of the Neon Stein. According to Melancholy, the door to that mystery had remained firmly shut since she took over the business.
The back room.
The back room. We forced our way in, only to discover that the hideout had long been abandoned. Although the occupants were gone, the equipment they'd left behind contained records of a group calling itself Oblivion. After reading through their exploits and their vision for the future, we made the decision to carry on their work.
Thus were my parents' and Kafkiwa's hopes bound together.
And carried onward by Shale and Geode.
We could never have made it this far on our own, of course. Not without the strength of arms you and your friends provided. Losing comrades is a hard thing, but being here, thinking back on the moments we shared, I can see their smiles, hear their laughter. I feel their presence and I know they're still with us. But these memories of mine are for me alone. Reminders of why I chose to do this. And why I'll stay the course. Right. Time we got back to work. Thank you, everyone.
No, it's me who should be thanking you. Though the pain is still deep, I don't feel like I'm drowning in it anymore. Let's get out there and put a stop to Calyx. For you, for me, and for everyone who's ever believed in Oblivion.
I appreciate you helping me through this. Not only the grief, you've helped me see that my comrades mean even more to me than I realized, which only fuels my determination. I'll be spending every waking moment working toward bringing Calyx to account for his crimes. I'll do my part, and then you do yours. Oblivion needs you. Call. It's time I went back to locating Calyx's lair. I have a new strategy in mind, but it remains to be seen if it will aid in narrowing down the possibilities. I'll ask Kara for help. I want to re-examine the data, starting with that of her parents. After all, they were the first to break away from preservation and establish an organization of resistance with Oblivion. There must be something in there that can point us in the right direction. What are your plans, Peter? I'm going to answer this phone call. Peter, is that you? Apologies for calling so suddenly. I've been making the rounds in the outskirts, and I cannot help but feel as though something is amiss. May I ask you to join me? Your perspective would be most appreciated. I can wait until you've finished attending to Shale, of course. Seems your plans have been decided for you. Go on, I have others to speak with before I return to the back room. All right. I won't spend too much time here. Easy to get lost in your grief. Yep. It is, isn't it? Totes adorbs, as the kids say.
Hey there, Sveen. What's up?
Peter, thank you for coming. As I mentioned, I would benefit from your worldly experience.
Oh, man, I'm a man of the world. You know me. Or a bun of the world.
Perhaps it's my imagination, but the townspeople appear to be acting oddly. That is, even considering the current state of affairs. As I'm yet unfamiliar with the outskirts, I thought you might be better equipped to judge if their behavior is unusual or not.
Kitty wants to show you guys his butthole.
Would you speak with him and see what you think? Though I hope to be proven wrong, I fear something is not right here. Cuddles.
Cuddles.
Alright, so we are done for today. We'll stop here. We'll pick this up next week, where I'll have the anniversary, the ceremony of eternal bonding with my wife, and then we'll continue this storyline. See you guys then. Thanks for coming. Take care.